All right, everyone, gather round, because today on Journey into the Deep, we're going big. Really big. We're talking about the ocean's biggest star, the absolute alpha of the deep, the OG shark boss, the great white shark, Carcharodon carcharias. If you've ever wondered what it's like to be a snack, keep listening, because this predator isn't just snacking, it's feasting. Welcome to the Shark Show, my friends. Meet the great white shark, a big biter in the ocean. Let's get something straight. Great white sharks are the true rock stars of the sea. Sure, they've got that menacing, I'm gonna bite ya aura, but deep down, they're just misunderstood fish, hunting for a meal and a little respect. These guys are legends. And while movies like Jaws gave them a bit of a bad rep, let's be honest, who wouldn't feel powerful with over 300 razor-sharp teeth at their disposal? Kicking things off with a fun fact. Great whites aren't entirely white. Yep, surprise, surprise. Their backs are a sleek gray to blend in with the water when viewed from above, while their bellies are white. It's ocean camouflage, military grade. So if you ever spot one from below, you're probably seeing it a little too late. Now you might ask, hey, Journey into the Deep, why are great whites so popular? The answer is simple. They're the superstars of the ocean. With their intimidating size, sharp teeth, and stealthy hunting style, they're like the James Bond of sharks. Silent, deadly, and always dressed to kill. Figuratively, of course. The breakdown. Great whites. Up close and personal. All right, folks, buckle up, because we're diving into the details that make the great white shark one of the most iconic predators on the planet. These stats would make any apex predator envious. Size and strength. First up, let's talk size. Your average great white can grow up to 20 feet long and weigh as much as a small car, around 5,000 pounds. That's heavier than a couple of hippos, and trust me, you do not want that kind of weight swimming your way. Now imagine a fish the size of a truck, with an attitude. These guys aren't here to mess around. When a great white bites, it delivers up to 4,000 pounds of bite force. That's like getting crushed by a pickup truck. On both sides. It's enough to shatter bones easily, which is why their prey, mainly seals, don't stand a chance. This bite is more than a nibble. It's like getting slammed by an oceanic wrecking ball. Teeth. Speaking of their bite, let's get into the teeth. Great white sharks have around 300 teeth, arranged in rows that function like a conveyor belt of doom. If one gets damaged, no problem. It simply falls out and is replaced by a newer, sharper tooth. Think of it as built-in dental insurance. For life. Over their lifetime, a great white can go through 30,000 teeth. Forget the dentist. These sharks have their own upgrade system. Speed and agility. Did I mention that they're not just big and strong, but fast too? When a great white shark goes into predator mode, it can swim at speeds of up to 35 miles per hour. That's faster than you're allowed to drive in some neighborhoods. Imagine leisurely floating in the ocean, then whoosh! A 5,000-pound missile with teeth flies past. And they do it all with this smooth, effortless glide, like it's no big deal. Senses. What's really terrifying? Their senses. Great whites have an incredible sense of smell. They can detect a single drop of blood in 20 gallons of water from 3 miles away. That's like catching the scent of someone grilling across town. So if you get a tiny cut while swimming, you might want to consider calling an Uber, because you just sent an RSVP to a shark's dinner party. But it gets wilder. Great whites also have sensors called ampullae of Lorenzini, which detect the electrical fields created by other animals. It's like they've got Wi-Fi for tracking every move around them. So even if you try to stay still and blend in, good luck, because they'll still find you. Fun facts and shark trivia, swimming through time. Think your family history is impressive? Think again. Great whites have been around for 400 million years. Let that sink in. They were swimming in the oceans long before dinosaurs started walking the earth. These sharks have survived ice ages, asteroid impacts, and more rough weather than we can imagine. Basically, if there's an apocalypse, great whites will probably be just fine, still cruising and snacking in the aftermath. Here's something even cooler. Great white sharks can live up to 70 years. That's like a human entering retirement age, except instead of relaxing with a cup of tea, they're still out there swimming at top speed, feasting on whatever comes their way. Thanks to movies like Jaws, people think Great whites are constantly hunting humans like we're their favorite snack. But shark attacks are actually rare. In fact, you're more likely to get struck by lightning than attacked by a great white. And when they do bite, it's usually just a test bite. They're curious animals, and since they don't have hands, they use their mouths to investigate. Once they realize we're not seals, they usually swim off. Think of it like ordering a dish at a restaurant, taking a bite, and realizing it's not what you expected. Instead of sending it back, the shark just leaves. Great whites don't just hunt. They put on a show. When they go for a kill, they often launch themselves out of the water in a full breach, especially when hunting seals. These 5,000-pound giants can literally jump out of the ocean. Imagine being a seal, chilling on the surface when, boom, a great white bursts out of the water like it's auditioning for SeaWorld. And here's a creepy yet brilliant feature. They roll their eyes back into their heads right before they bite. It's like putting on safety goggles to protect their eyes from struggling prey. Genius, right? After all that, what's the final verdict on the great white shark? They're the ultimate apex predator. Fast, strong, stealthy, and equipped with teeth that could give any dentist nightmares. But despite their fearsome image, they're not mindless killers. They're survivors, evolved through millions of years to rule the ocean. Would I want to meet one while swimming? Absolutely not. But do I respect them? You bet. The great white earns a perfect 5 out of 5 finge from me. Because if you're not giving the ocean's top predator a perfect score, you might be next on the menu. And that's a wrap on today's episode. If you enjoyed learning about the biggest, baddest fish in the sea, don't forget to hit that like button, share it with your fellow ocean enthusiasts, and subscribe to Journey into the Deep for more wild animal adventures. Until next time, stay sharp, stay safe, and remember, if you're in the ocean and see something with fins, just act cool and hope it's not snack time.